This is Joe Wayne. That's right. This is Joe Wayne with the ACP 313 with your Karma Crush story of the morning. Oh my goodness. I mean, karma, the giant wheel of karmic justice, has rolled right over the Boy Scouts and backed back over them and rolled over them and backed over them and rolled over them. Well, what am I talking about, folks? And you're going to be laughing your ass off this morning right along with me. Because which one of us didn't see this coming, right? As soon as the Boy Scouts allowed girls in, allowed transgenders in, allowed every identity group in but the one that built the Boy Scouts of America, and that's the young boys, the young Christian boys of America, that, like all of white America, is being excommunicated from the world. Turns out the Boy Scouts of America, they are on the verge of bankruptcy. That's right. The Boy Scouts of America, and this story is coming to us via the Daily Caller. Thank you guys for this one. Again, this is Joe Wayne with the ACP 313, or the Anti-COINTELPRO Show YouTube channel, and the Anti-COINTELPROShow.com news site. Moving on. The Boy Scouts of America, well, they're considering declaring bankruptcy, according to the Wall Street Journal report. The Wednesday report comes on the wake of sinking membership and multiple controversies surrounding the 108-year organization, including, drumroll please, sex abuse allegations, just like the Catholic Church, and its controversial decision to change its program name from Boy Scouts to Scouts BSA and allow girls into the program. Chicago law firm Sidney Austin has reportedly been hired to assist in what would be a Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing for the former Boy Scouts of America, which are now just the Scouts of America. Yeah, as the organization has made decisions deemed to be more inclusive, such as allowing openly gay scouts in 2013 and scoutmasters, openly gay scoutmasters in 2015, as well as in 2018, the decision to allow girls. Well, the membership, because all of these catastrophically stupid decisions, well, has plummeted. It's seen a stark decline ever since they allowed girls and everything else. Every identity group out there, right? Because they just like all of the social networks have to be a virtue signaling behemoth, right? Because they think that's going to protect them, not what built them, but what destroys all. And that's the ever convoluted discussion of identity politics. So, their membership declined from over 4 million members at its peak to a claimed, because they're not giving anybody any numbers anymore, right? To a claimed 2.3 million members at present. Those numbers will likely continue to decline. Earlier this year, the Mormon Church announced the end of a long-standing partnership with the Boy Scouts and the formation of its own program for boys beginning in 2020. You go, Mormons. Not crazy about your, your polygamy, but on this one, I'll support you guys 100%. So they're going to form their own organization in 2020. A move that could cost the organization almost a third of its members. The church was reportedly deeply troubled by the group's decision to allow openly gay leaders. Related, the Boy Scouts' inclusion of girls is a disaster for both boys and girls. Additionally, folks, the Boy Scouts have come under criticism of late for keeping records of sex abuse perpetrated by Scouts masters, called the perversion files, under wraps for decades instead of revealing them to the public. Mike Rowe wrote, Mike Rowe, the dirty jobs guy, wrote in May of the death of the Boy Scouts of America. In my opinion, this kind of attrition can only be explained by an increasing lack of relevance or the perception of irrelevance. Right now, there's a perception that the Boy Scouts have gone soft. Oh, that's putting it mildly. That's the real tragedy, Sharon, Mike Rowe goes on, because I can't think of anything more needed in our country today than a youth organization that offers kids the same experience I underwent in the basement of the Kentwood Church. Why? Because our country's current obsession with safe spaces is destroying character faster than the Boy Scouts of today can build it. And that's, in a nutshell, that. Right, folks? I mean, that is the problem. We're so concerned with inclusion, or we say we are, right? We're so concerned with inclusion, except if you have the wrong opinion. If you have an opinion that you value freedom of speech, well, that's the wrong opinion. And then in that case, well, the left and big tech and all of these national organizations, they don't really care about inclusion then that much, do they, folks? No, they do not. And with that being said, this is Joe Wayne saying, go Mormons. Again, not crazy about the polygamy, but if you want to build a real organization for real boys in the real world, then I will support you 100% on that. Because if you want to build that on the ashes of the Boy Scouts of America, that's a good idea. This is Joe Wayne with the Anti-COINTELPRO Show, the Anti-COINTELPROShow.com, of course, the ACP 313, and the new, folks, check this out. If there was a link, I could send it to you, but I can't find a link because I can't find a desktop version of this. But it's supposedly the new Twitter, the free speech version of Twitter. It's called Parler News. Go check out the app. Go follow me, folks, at Joe Wayne, right? The username, Joe Wayne, Joe/Wayne, a real name, at ACP 313. That's right. Joe Wayne at ACP 313 at Parler News. That's Parler News. Go get the app. Go get it today on your iPhone or your Android device. It is growing like wildfire right now, folks. It's sweeping the country because it seems to be, now don't quote me on this because I've just now signed up myself, but it seems to be a real alternative for Twitter and the social tyrant networks that are increasingly suffocating free speech in America and the world today. That being said, this is Joe Wayne with all of the aforementioned. Good day and good luck. Boy Scouts, you're gonna need it.